Hey friends, welcome back. I'm so excited because it's finally October and I am participating in a couple of different journaling challenges this month. So I figured I would bring you along with me to make some stuff. So let's get into this. So as I said, I'm doing two different journal challenges. One is called Mailtober and then one is called the Halloween Journal Challenge. So I have a few pages done of the Halloween Journal Challenge already that I'll show you. And then I think I'm going to work on the Mailtober one and make something with these craft cards that I have. Let's dive into this art journal and see what I've already made for the first few days of the Halloween Journal Challenge. So this is the title page, and I'm pretty excited for the way it turned out. I think it looks pretty cute. And so it has a lot of different little elements, but as you can see. But I like this challenge a lot because the Halloween Journal Challenge, because there's not a prompt every day. The other challenge that I just found this morning on the 1st of October has one every day, and so I'm probably going to do some of that one, but this one I really like, and I found it a while back and have collected supplies for it and everything. So yeah, it just has a bunch of different sweet prompts that I'm really excited for, especially witchy vibes and cozy cafe and bingo. So I'm going to show you all my bingo that I made. So anyway, this is the bingo that I made, and I'm pretty happy with this, the way it turned out as well. I really liked, I got some new materials recently that I got to use for this, so that was really fun. And I'll link some of them below that some of the ones that I can remember. But yeah, I love this cat sticker a lot. It's so cute. And I'm really excited to do this bingo this month. It should be really fun. So it's always nice to do a little self-care and gamify it, in my opinion. So that's really cool. I also really like this holographic moon sticker up here. Okay, and then the next page or prompt is Colors of Autumn, and so this was my interpretation of that. And I did 6 mini collages, and then you can see the palette over here. So this is basically the color scheme that I'm going to use throughout the challenge, but I'm of course going to incorporate other colors, for example, green is not on here, but of course I'll have green. And then just, I don't know, this is my basic palette in my opinion. So that's really fun. The next prompt is, I think it's fall leaves. Hold on, let's check. Boop, boop, boop. Leaf motif. So yeah, this was my version of that. And I just had a ton of scraps that I used a little template, and I made 3 leaves, this one, and then this one. And so I repeated those throughout the composition, and as you can see, duh. And so I like the way this one turned out too. I was debating if I wanted to add another element to it, another bit of paint or something, because I did do this kind of shiny background. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but when it is shiny, it's shiny gold, but it's pink, so it's pink shiny gold. I ended up just leaving it just paper and then the painted background, but I did really question a lot. So yay. And the next prompt is cozy cafe, and what I do, if I know what my intention is, I put little post-it notes. So that's what I did here. So there's a bunch of really cool prompts coming up that I'm excited about. Yay. But also, I would like to make something out of these craft cards. So let's do that. Okay, so I have a ton of materials in this box. So we can go through this and see what's what. So most of this paper came from the September Happy Mail kits that I made, and there was just a little bit left over, a few sheets, so I ended up cutting them up and just having them, because I didn't know I was going to do an October journal challenge at the time, but it really worked out because these are pretty perfect for that. So yeah, and then I really like these doilies as well. So those are fun. And then I have some other like paper as well in here. And some of it's like a little more fitting than others. Like this I really like too, so I'll probably use some of that. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go through this and pick out some little things because I actually have a new pen pal, and so I want to send her a little note and make it October themed. So let's do it. If you are someone who thrives with creative prompts, it's not too late to join either one of these challenges, which I'll link below. And you don't have to make stuff every day. You can just make stuff when you feel like it or when the prompt calls you. Okay, so I've got some layers picked out. And I'm also going to pick out some of this. This is from the sub box, which you can click right here and see everything that was in this Archer and Olive sub box. It was really awesome. So yeah, I filmed my unboxing of that. It was really fun. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go through these, which these are really fun. They're like day and night ones with like sky images. So there's like a day one and a night one. So we're gonna go through those as well. But yeah, I'm pretty like happy with these layers that I have picked out. I think this like scheme is gonna be really nice. And then I have the blackened tracing paper as well that I'm gonna incorporate. And then I got out these stamps because those are always fun. So I may use those. And then probably this orange too. Boop, because we have the ochre under there, this guy. But I also want some orange, so we're gonna incorporate that too. Okay, and of course I want to make a cute pen pal letter, but more than being product oriented in this time of being creative, I really try to focus on being process oriented. And I did a deep dive podcast episode about this that'll come out in November. So if you'd like, you can join my Patreon, which is linked in the description box. For you can get the free tier, and you'll get to hear that podcast about being product versus process oriented. And here on screen you see I'm just creating different layers for the inside of the letter, which I think turned out really cute. And here's the way it turned out. So I have the sky images on the front and then the flower on the back with kind of those October Halloween-y type colors and textures. And then inside, I'm going to, in a moment, do some stamping and add to this. But for now, I think it's a good base, and I'll definitely be able to write a succinct letter to my pen pal in there. And I just wanted to not let these little pieces of flowers go to waste. So that is what I'm doing here. And then I added a little more bits and bobs to the inside. One thing that's so fun about pen pal letters is it's like sending a little gift in the mail and you don't know what you're gonna get back. So it's like a little surprise and delight moment, which is so fun. And like I said before, I really hope my new pen pal likes this letter. I'm just adding some little pizzazz to the envelope now, which was making me very happy with the pumpkin paper. And yes, so here I am stamping on just some extra little details that I enjoy doing. I like to put a return address from on the back, and then I stamped a moon and added some other little elements. And so the last thing was to add a little word sticker, and here it is. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. It's so cute. It has this envelope with the moon stamp, and that's where I'm going to write the return address. And then this guy turned out really good. I added a little sticker that says "Don't forget to fly." So I think that turned out cute. And then I stamped "Hello." So yeah, I'm pretty excited to send this to my new pen pal. Woohoo! I hope they like it. Continue the journey by clicking the videos on screen to keep watching, and subscribe to my channel for more. Have a good one.